It's amazing to me that you got a bunch of goofy ass dudes, some of them old like me, still encouraging these young bucks to go do cold approach on these modern women in 2024. We all know that Instagram's the new dating app for meeting women, but the idea that some woman who has 50 guys in her DM on social media, granted, unless you're an incredibly attractive looking man, in that case, you probably got a whole bunch of women coming at you on Instagram anyhow. The idea that your life is centered around boosting women's self-esteem, because that when the women complain about you not approaching them, it's not because they're not getting any attention. They're getting attention like crazy on social media. They're just not getting attention from the guys they want. It's all about having that dopamine rush they get from rejecting guys. We've had women on here making videos about how they think guys are ugly. Some of them are putting TikTok videos off about rejecting men, laughing at them, clowning them on social media. They've made many videos telling you guys how much you suck, how dusty you are, how crusty you are, what you're not, and how broke you are. So why would any man with good, healthy self-esteem be some type of pawn in some woman's self-esteem game? The truth of the matter is these women already got men, and they usually come over at 11 o'clock at night, and they are enjoying them because these women are all enjoying sexual liberation. Nobody's single anymore. People have situationships. Not everybody. There's women that are coming over getting tuned up at night by guys, and they're not putting all that effort in. They're not doing all this approach game and all that nonsense. These game coaches, these guys out here are just outdated. Many of them are just closet simps. And when you see them in the real world as they try this approach game, many of them are taking L's. Their game is whack, it's lame, it's trash. I'm more interested in men building their masculinity, building their self-esteem. That game is over. Focus on yourself. Focus on your purpose. Women ain't going nowhere, young men. Let me tell you something. On your way up, as you build yourself, I believe that young men should really practice financial celibacy. Period. You ain't spending on a woman unless it's your wife. Not to enjoy life. It's just my personal opinion as a older guy. These guys are worship women. A lot of older guys, Gen X like me, are a bunch of bitches. They spend their life, they were raised in a gynocracy or gynocentric environment, many of them by single moms, and they have no balls. They worship women, they pedestalize women, they think their whole life should be spent around trying to impress women. That's why they had that whack-ass pickup game. And I want you young men to put yourself in a position where you have leverage, where you're a buyer, you're not a seller. And if you're not a woman's sexual select preference, you're outside, you're at a social event, she's giving you choosing buying signals that she's into you, you're her guy. Like who like you? Peacocking out here, most of these times, again, pickup game is for damaged, mentally ill women. A woman that's raised with a father in her life that has good, healthy, not all women, so some women raised with a father that have low self-esteem, that have been raised in a good home, that pickup game crap is going to fall flat on his face. Either she sees you as her type, her guy, or she doesn't. And you'll find that out in social settings. You'll find that out as you go through your life in the workplace, as you become the best version of yourself as a man, as you're working out, taking care of yourself on your purpose, pushing yourself up. Because right now, I think now is the best time for young men to really, because the dating market is goofy and crazy, enjoy your life. But put at least about 80% of your assets over to creating, leveling up for financial freedom, early retirement. You chase the bag at this age. You don't have to worry about these women. You'll be in a position where you're picking and choosing what you want. And hopefully, for God heaven's sake, it's not no damn chicken head or some Instagram thought or some low frequency woman that these simps of my age group be telling you guys to chase behind. Most of these guys have low self-esteem. They pedestalize women. They're worshiping women. They're sniffing behind their ass. They're chasing them all around. And I think that man should worship God, not women. You're wasting your time listening to these guys. You got time to be around walking up to women, boosting their self-esteem, making them feel great about their day because they're not interested. They have their mind set on that small group of men that they're attracted to. Because the average woman here, even a fat one, has a bunch of guys in their DM and they think that they're better than you until they cross over 30 into their 30s. And even then they still think they're better than you because we're living in a simp culture. We're living in a culture where women are constantly praised and they don't really get to the realization until they're older. And that's usually when they end up going for a guy for the retirement plan. And that's usually not a guy that's their sexual select preference. So they spent their life chasing certain types of guy. So really, you approaching them is all about their ego. When you see a woman complain about you're not approaching her, it's not about them not getting approached. It's about their ego. Let me tell you the truth, young men. The majority of guys that would make good candidates for them to be in a relationship with them are in their friend zone. So they friend zone the guys that they probably should be getting in a serious relationship with until they're old. And those friend zone guys get tired of being tortured. And then they now become, guys that women prefer, probably for the wrong reason, which is the retirement plan later on in life. And maybe they get an opportunity. But now these guys are going overseas and doing whatever the hell they're doing, dating all over the place and just checking out completely. And it's creating a disturbance in the market where the young men are not, the men are not they're just not giving the women the attention that they want. They're just not, the guys are like, hell no, I'm not taking you on no dates. That's why all these businesses are closing up. I'm not giving you attention. You sleeping with that dude tonight. You're going to be dating me and then having me paying money while you getting your back blown out by some guy who pays nothing that you like? Hell no. That's a stupid game. Don't listen to these old simps. These old simps will try and shame you. You ain't no man no more. You ain't man enough or whatever. Man enough for what? Chicken heads? Leftover? Ran through, not all women, ran through women and shit. That's what you got a peacock for? You crazy. You better off keeping your money. Look, Nidia just split. That's a great opportunity. No, I'm not. Now, let me give out no financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take any advice from me. But there's so many opportunities to put your money in things. That money you wasting on dating some chicken head, you could buy some investment, some stock. Even if you go to Vanguard and buy some index, man, forget all these chicken heads. Level up, get in shape, work on your purpose, get your money right. They ain't going nowhere, man. You shouldn't even be bothering with these scrags anyhow. Who's trying to approach these women and boost their self-esteem off your back? They're boosting their self-esteem off of your back. F that. Have some pride about you, young men. Don't listen to these old, broken down simps my age telling you this goofy, outdated 1973 pickup game, goofy ass, stupid shit in 2024. That shit don't work. It's weak as hell and it gets laughed at because work on you as a man. Masculinity is what matters. Self-esteem is what matters. Those things are what matters the most. And if you got any mental health issues, look, I recommend you to my brother, the coach or clinician. Get some help. Damn that shit. Your life is not designed to be boosting women's ego. They need some self-esteem. Tell them to go see a therapist. Go see a therapist. What the hell that makes you more of a man to be rejected all the time. Goofy ass shit. Anyhow, peace and blessings to you guys. We'll talk soon, but we got to get rid of this. Man, don't give these chicken heads no time. Work on that money. Get that money right. Level up for early retirement, financial freedom. These women ain't going nowhere. And be honest with you, most of the time when you're done with them, you get that post-nut clarity and you wish you never did what you did. Peace and blessings to you, young guys. Hey, enjoy your weekend, man. Enjoy your weekend. Do something for yourself this weekend. And obviously, get yourself a skill that's marketable, that you can always make money of. That's really the focus for you, young man. Peace and blessings to you all. I'm out. Hit the like button.